This is Frank, and you're watching part 8 of PowerConcepts Excel Top 10. And this time I want to show you the IFS function. And by showing you the function, you'll easily be able to do the count IFS, the average IFS, the sum IFS. It's just a quick to do multiple conditions. In the last assignment, we did series of if statements, and we embedded them into each other in order to get it. But this is going to let us do it much more simply using just ifs, which by default is going to give us the plural. So let's have a look at this. This is Frank, and you're watching part 8 of PowerConcepts Excel Top 10. In our last assignment, we had a series of if functions that we nested inside of each other in order to do a series of tests. But we can use the ifs function to do that all in one simple formula. Let's give that a go. I'm going to hit equals. I'm going to hit ifs. And this gives me a chance to build multiple tests and multiple results in one formula. So here's my first test. Is this number greater than this number? Now, anytime I click out here, it's almost always going to be an absolute reference. So I'm going to push the F4. Then I type a comma. What's the value if it's true? Well, the value if it's true is going to be A2. Oops, I'm sorry. It's actually going to be H2. And I'm going to put the function on that to the F4 button to lock that down. Comma. What's the second test? Well, is A2 greater than 60? And again, when I click out here, I got to make sure I put the F4 absolute reference on there. And do a comma. What's the value if it's true? Well, in this case, it's going to be that. And again, I'm going to put the F4 on it. I'm going to add a comma as the third test. Well, the third test is A2 less than or equal to 60. And again, I have to push the F4. And to prompt me, third true statement, well, that would be ugly. And I'm going to push the F4 button on there and push enter. Let's see what happens. Pull this down. And I got pretty good results here. I could do more conditions very easily for letter grades. Let's give it a try on the assignment. Here I want to find a discount. And the discount is going to be based on the test. Is this greater than this? If so, you'll get this discount rate, etc., down to the last discount. Let's give it a try. Equals ifs logical test. Is this cell greater than this cell? Remember, I'm out here. I have to push the F4. If that's true, it's going to be B6 times G6. And again, I'm going to hit the F4 button. That's my first step. Now my second test. Well, is this number greater than? Notice the help's right in the way. I'm just going to drag it out of the way. Push this. And again, I have to push the F4. Add a comma. Value of true. It's going to be 6 times 5%. Make sure I lock it down. Third test. Is this number greater than that number? Again, make sure I lock it down. Value of true. Be this number times the 2%. And I'm going to lock it down. Now, I don't have a false statement, so I have to create one here. And I'm going to say, is this number less than or equal to that number? If so, you'll get 0. Put a close bracket on there. Give that a try. And I should get the total discount.